all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video, we are going to understand how to notify team on Microsoft Teams for new Instagram lead ads leads. So do you also use Instagram lead ads to promote and grow your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here, I'm doing the same. So I manage a sports and training center, and for that we use Instagram lead ads to promote and grow our center. And now what I want is that as soon as a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ads, automatically my team on Microsoft Teams should be notified about the new lead received. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Instagram lead ads and Microsoft Teams. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So I'm going to do all of this so that I can convert my potential customers into paying customers. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen.
Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to notify team on Microsoft Teams for new Instagram lead ads leads. So as you know that I manage a sports and training center, and keeping a track of client inquiries is crucial for our business. So to streamline this process, I want to set up this automation where what is happening is that as soon as a new lead is received from our Instagram account, automatically my team on Microsoft Teams is notified about the new lead details. So to do this, I've already opened my Facebook page. Over here you can see that this is my Facebook page, and I've also connected this Facebook page with my Instagram account. And now using this Facebook page and this Instagram account, I'm running Instagram lead ads to generate more clients for my business. As you can see that this is my ad setup, and now what I want is that as soon as someone sees my Instagram ad on their Instagram account, they should also receive an option to fill in the lead gen form. And as soon as they're going to fill in the form, automatically my team on Microsoft Teams should be notified with the lead details. So to do all of this, I have simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And as soon as we are going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we are going to click on access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here on my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I've already created. So I'm going to save my workflow in this folder only, which says automations. So if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. And now it is asking me for the workflow name. So I want the workflow name to be how to notify team on Microsoft Teams for new Instagram lead ads leads. And then we are going to click on create. And as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So by this you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the command given by our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Instagram lead ads because I want that as soon as a new lead is received from my Instagram lead ads, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to look for Instagram lead ads, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. And over here I wish that as soon as a new lead is received, instantly my workflow should be started or triggered. So over here I'm going to select my trigger event as new lead instant, and then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we're going to do so, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Instagram lead ads account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on connect with Instagram lead ads. And as soon as we are going to click on connect with Instagram lead ads, it is asking me to select my Facebook page. So you must be wondering why it is asking me to select my Facebook account, because I've already connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page. That's why. So over here I'm going to select my Facebook account. For that I'm going to click on continue as Jesse, and as soon as we're going to do so, yes, you can see authorization successful. So yes, you have successfully successfully connected our Instagram lead ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. But now it is asking me to select the page and the lead gen form. So over here you can see the name of my page is Sports and Fitness Training Center. So we are going to select the same right over here, which is Sports and Fitness Training Center. As you can see the same, so we are going to select the page, and as soon as we are going to select the page right over here, it is asking me for the lead gen form. And now for the lead gen form, I'm going to select it as lead form new, and then we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. And in order to do this test submission, what we are going to do is we are going to open a new tab and we are going to look for Meta for developers. So what we are going to do is we are going to generate a dummy lead. For that, I'm going to look for Meta for developers, and then we are going to open Meta for developers. And after opening Meta for developers, we have to go on resources, and then we have to go on developer tools. And as soon as we are going to go over here, you can see lead ads RTO debug tool. So you have to open this lead ads RTO debug tool, and now it will redirect you to the lead ads testing tool. So now using this tool only, we are going to create a dummy lead. So what we are going to do is I'm going to select the page right over here too, which is Sports and Fitness Training Center. And now for the form, I'm going to select it as lead form new, and then we are going to click on preview form. And now it is asking me to please sign up for a free course, and over here we are going to fill in the details. So it is asking me for the preferred training program, so I'm going to select it as sports specific training. It is saying training goals. For that we are going to select it as sports performance. It is saying first name, so I want the first name to be demo, so I'm going to enter it. For the last name we are going to keep it as user. For the email we are going to keep it as demo@pabblytunes.com. So over here I'm going to enter the dummy details. So over here I'm going to enter the details, and now for the phone number I'm going to keep it as this. And after entering all of these details, we are going to click on continue right over here and then submit. And as soon as we are going to click on submit, yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. So this means that lead ads testing tool has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. So I'm going to open my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured response A. Over here you can see the same details which we entered. You can see the preferred training program, training goals, the first name, the last name, the email, and the phone number. So yes, with this we have successfully captured the response of our test submission where we generated a dummy lead. And yes, with this now we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as the new lead is received from my Instagram lead ads, automatically the details would be captured right over here in my workflow so that we can further forward it to Microsoft Teams. And after completing our trigger step, we are going to move on towards our action step. And now for my action application, I'm going to select it as Microsoft Teams. So I'm going to search for Teams, and as you can see Microsoft Teams, so we are going to select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as send message in a channel, and then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Microsoft Teams account with your Pabbly's workflow, you're going to click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we are going to click on connect with Microsoft Teams. And as soon as we are going to click on connect with Microsoft Teams, over here you can see that it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on accept and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on accept Pabbly save, and as soon as we are going to click on accept right over here and give Pabbly all the permissions, you can see authorization successful. We have successfully connected our Microsoft Teams account with our Pabbly's workflow, and now it is asking me to select the team and the channel. So over here you can see that in my Microsoft Teams account I've created multiple teams and multiple channels, but over here I'm going to use one channel and one team to send the message in. And for that we are going to use the team as sales team, and then for the channel we are going to keep it as journal. So for the team we are going to keep it as sales team, so I'm going to select my team as sales team right over here. And as soon as we are going to select the team right over here, it is going to ask me to select my channel. So over here I'm going to keep the channel as journal. So you have to keep in mind that you have to select the same team and channel you want to send the message to. And now it is asking me for the message, so I want the message to be this, which says new lead alert. Hey team, we have just received a new lead from Instagram. A potential client has shown interest in our latest training program. Over here are the lead details, the name, interested in, training goals, and the contact information. So we're going to fill in the lead details right over here, but we're not going to enter it manually. Instead, we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Instagram lead ads as our trigger application. So we're going to map map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the name, right? So let's suppose that I'm going to enter the name right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if we are going to map this from the previous response, suppose I'm going to open the response, you can see the first name, we are going to map it, put a space, and then you're going to map the last name. So if you're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And same we are going to do for the interested in. Also, we are going to map the interested in training program, which is sports specific training. Same we are going to do with the training goals. I'm going to look for my previous response, and as you can see, sports performance, we are going to map it. We're going to map the contact information too. And in order to do this, first we're going to map the email right over here. As you can see, the same, so we are going to map it. And now we are going to map the phone number after this. So I'm going to look for phone right over here, and as you can see, the same, so we are going to map it. And after mapping this, we are going to move on forward. It is saying, let's reach out and provide them with all the details they need to join. This is an opportunity to boost our enrollment. Thanks. And after entering this message, we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request button right over here again, you can see that we have successfully received a positive response, that we have successfully sent a channel message with the same details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Microsoft Teams and look for the message sent. So I'm going to open my Teams right from here, and we're going to look for the new message. And yes, you can see new lead alert over here. You can see, hey team, we have just received a new lead from Instagram. A potential client has shown interest in our training program. You can see the client details which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and we have successfully notified our team on Microsoft Teams about the new lead received through Instagram lead ads. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test submission, and I'm going to test this workflow once, and we are going to test this in real time. So for that, what we're going to do is I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool again. We're going to delete the previous lead and refresh the page. So it is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead or preview a new form. So again, we're going to do the test submission and check that if a message has been sent to my Microsoft Teams automatically in real time or not. So what we are going to do is we are going to select the page again right from here, which is Sports and Fitness Training Center. Again, we are going to select the form and click on preview form. And once again, we are going to fill in these details. So for the preferred training program, I'm going to keep it as personal training. For the training goals, we are going to keep it as weight loss. For the first name, we are going to keep it as test. For the last name, again, we are going to keep it as user only. For the email, we are going to keep it as test@pabblydudes.com. So over here, I'm going to enter the same. And now it is asking me for the phone number. So for the phone number, I'm going to enter a dummy phone number again, which is this. And after entering all of these details, we are going to click on continue once again and then submit. And as soon as we are going to click on submit, it is saying your test lead has been sent. So yes, again, lead ads testing tool has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further sent an automated message to my Microsoft Teams channel notifying my team about the new lead received. So what we are going to do is I'm going to open my Microsoft Teams and check for the new message sent. And this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request. I'll directly open my Microsoft Teams right from here, and yes, you can see a new message received. You can see the same message, only the details which we mapped has been changed right over here. You can see the name, test user, interested in. You can see the training goals, same contact information which we added. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and we have also tested our workflow in real time. So I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. So for the trigger application, we selected Instagram lead ads. For the trigger event, we selected new lead instant. And then for the action application, we selected Microsoft Teams. And then for the action event, we selected sent message in channel, because I wanted that as soon as a new lead is received from my Instagram lead ads, automatically my team on Microsoft Teams should be notified about the new lead received. So yes, this ensures that our staff is immediately informed, allowing us to respond promptly and efficiently. By automating this notification, we enhance our customer service, reduce the risk of missed inquiries, and ensure that no potential client is overlooked, leading to better engagement and increased enrollments. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and over here you can see the two messages I sent during this video on my Microsoft Teams channel with the help of my workflow, one for demo user and one for test user. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video, and for your reference I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.